All right, my friends, why do you support Trump?
I think Trump, he stands for kind of what America believes in. He's kind of like the Reagan, kind of conservative. He's not very political in the political sphere, and he definitely is touching on bases that I think America is hurting on, and they need to start addressing.
Well, I actually don't really support Trump. I think a lot of his policies are based on demagoguery and biased half-truths.
I just like his stance on immigration and trade. I think NAFTA, TPP, these types of trade deals aren't good for America.
We don't support Trump because he stands for all the hatred that brings the hatred out in people, and we've seen it a lot lately.
Because this country needs a huge change, and it's about time.
Well,
we don't support Trump.
I don't support Trump because he brings out the hatred in people.
Our country needs a change in the way our politicians work, and Trump will definitely make a change, and things will be different in Washington.
I hate the words that he uses to describe women.
He's the only candidate out there right now not supported by super PACs that are going to push their agenda once they're elected.
Because I don't want to have Hillary Clinton in office.
He's not part of the secret society.
I think he's going to pull us out of the debt, the $19 trillion debt. I think he's just going to make America great again.
We're tired of politicians and we want a businessman's mindset.
Build that wall!
Yeah!
If it's him against Hillary, I would take anyone over Hillary. But he's actually not my first choice. Bernie Sanders is my first choice for president.
What are you doing? I support Trump because I believe there's too many American jobs leaving this country right now, and I believe Trump will bring them back.
Mainly, he has the strongest stance on securing the border.
I actually do not support Trump. I came here at 7 a.m. over at the Fountain Hills rally. Unbiased, just looking to see what he was actually like compared to how the media portrayed him. And I realized he is a racist scumbag.
Well, I personally support him because I'm a business owner, and with the taxes being leveled to the small business, it's going to dissolve them.
I actually don't know if I support Trump yet. I came to this rally just to see, just like strictly out of curiosity.
No politician talks like Trump. He promises good things for America that America's been waiting for a long time.
China has been rebuilt because of the money and the jobs we've lost and the money that we've given them.
You know, I don't always believe everything he says, but I believe 90% of it.
Well, first off, I don't agree with a lot of his policies. Just in general, I'm a Democrat and he has a lot of Republican policies. But not only that, I feel like just based off any candidate, he's spewing a lot more hatred than all the other candidates.
Well, I support him because he's not the establishment. He's not beholden to anybody's money, so he doesn't owe anybody's favor.
He eggs on violence, and I was hurt from the other supporters today, and I could say he should not be our president.
Built the wall. That's all I got to say. Built the wall.
Well, I wish, like everybody else, they expect me to, but I don't. I really don't. There's too much hate in him. I don't support him.
He's not of the establishment. I think he will build the wall. We need somebody different in there that's going to get stuff done, because I think he will get a lot of stuff done.
Obviously, he's talking about getting rid of all the illegal immigrants, no Syrians coming in, things like that. And that's just something I don't believe is happening. America was not founded on hatred, and that's what Donald Trump's doing.
I think Trump did a great service to this country by bringing out what wasn't PC, and he had people start talking about what we needed to talk about.
He was talking about Christianity and how Christians are the most important, and we screamed "All Muslim Lives Matter" too. A bunch of Trump supporters turned around and started shoving us out, and then the police kicked us out, not them, and when we tried to file a complaint with the police, they threatened to arrest us.
Because he's one of the very few politicians, if any others are available, who has a set of, cojones.
All the people that support him and his agenda are out of the closet, and you can tell what their real agenda is, which is racism and hate. And that's why I support and I love Mr. Trump.
I'm supporting him directly because he's not a politician. This is what's got our country into trouble, is constant politicians.
I do not support Donald Trump because he's a racist. He divides people. He's not a unifier. He incites hatefulness and fear into the American citizens, and he's just not fit to be our president.
As many people that hate him are just making me like him more.
He's against everybody that is not what he is, which is white and rich. I just like how he has a fresher, more different outlook on everything, and he's really opinionated and has no filter, which I think is something good that needs to be brought to the White House. How is he going to make Mexico build a wall? Nothing he says will make sense, and I do not support him, ever.
because if he actually can reverse the NAFTA treaty, it will bring jobs back to America. But if he cancels out the Southeast Asian treaty before it gets signed into legislation, that'll save a ton of jobs.
I don't believe he's fit for our country. Irregardless of what he stands for, he's a reality TV star.
Because he has solutions to our problems that make sense.
All the hate that he's spreading should never be okay.
I believe that we're on the precipice of financial disaster, and the Democratic Party just seems oblivious to all this. If we go much further into debt, I don't believe we can get out of it.
All he does is make people be violent. Like, he even said it in one of his rallies. Oh, I support violence. Like, why do you do that? We're all Americans here. You should be uniting us instead of separating us.
I support Trump on his stances on healthcare, the establishment, and the economy.
I support Trump because he's able to say the things that a lot of Americans are thinking and aren't able to say.
All he wants to do is separate each race, and he's just another Hitler, let's be honest.
I support him because he will support the interests of the American people. All the other candidates want to support all the nations. We have to put America first before everybody else.
He brings hate to this country. America is great. He wants to make America great again. America is already great.
Trump's not tied to any lobbies. He's not tied to any other corporations. He doesn't take money for anybody. What he does is for the voters.
We do not support Donald Trump.
I support Trump because he's going to build that wall. He's going to build that fucking wall. That's all I could care
He's going to build that wall.
He's going to build that wall.
Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
Let's make it a little bit more intelligent.
No,
reason why I support Trump.
You're not gonna help.
Everyone thinks that he's racist. Okay, here's the thing. He wants illegals in. He doesn't want illegals in.